Okay. Now what we have here is we're working on Dizzy Miss Lizzy, Beatles song. What we want to do is there's variations on your typical just little blues, the quintessential, right? The ideas here are going to be then it's ba ba or flat 7 6, so it's again it's ba A, then C sharp, and against the A that would be flat 3 3, then E 5, then flat 7, major 6. Now I'm going to call the notes out here. It's A, now on your A string, C sharp, D string, E twice, then G, 5th fret of the D string, then the F sharp. So it's now the variation of that, again in A, is now this time we're not going up to the flat 7. We're going like, in other words, first riff again would be second. Now back to the C sharp on the 5th string, 3rd fret and 4th fret. So it's A, C sharp, E, C sharp. Now I'm going to play that at speed. Or third variation, which would be starting on A. Again, these are all for A. Now you're going up. Now instead of, it's a C sharp, but you're doing it an octave higher than, okay? So instead of the octave, same octave range, you're playing it an octave higher. It's the same notes, C sharp, C, but now an octave higher. Now the riffs for D are pretty much the same, except for when you're going. Going to keep the C sharp to C. So it's now you could also throw that one variation in that, 3 variations for it. Now, as we did with the 3 variations for A, that's the second one, as we did in A. Now, you get that. You get that. You're still going to keep C sharp to C. Now, how about for the E? There's just the 2 variations on the same interval pattern that you're going to be using for A and D. So it's. always doing this. Here's a D, right? Here's E, E, G, G sharp, or flat 3, 5, B. Then you're going down here to a D, then to the major 6 when you're playing that C sharp. So it's the patterns, though, once you get them down, they stay the same. The good thing to do is to, one, always think of taking a look at the notes on what you're actually playing and what they are in relation to the interval pattern in relation to whatever key you're in or whatever chord you're working on. You know, because now you can bring the same idea up to a different area on the neck and go like. There is the D or your flat 7. So it's, if I go here and go, I can go, ah. So now I have that in 2 positions, right? I can come up and go. Then you can vary these little ideas. Once you get them down in different places on the neck of the guitar, then you can start varying them up. Then you can take it up even an octave higher, because here, now you know what you're playing is going. Okay. Now if I know that, I'm going to go. So you want to play those in all, just 3 positions on the neck of the guitar. That's just one idea, Down here, what we did was we played through all the variations for A, then for D, and then for E in terms of against the chords, that whole, rather than just. Right? Now the next step would be the riffs that we did. Now the very beginning of Dizzy Miss Lizzy, you're getting that whole. Okay, so it's like that B bending it up a half step to a C. 4, A, B bending up to a C, back to an A. Second part of it, now you're playing again F sharp and C, or major 3rd, flat 7 against the D. So I would take it, you could vary this too, if you get this on the video. You could either play or just straight 7 up to, the 7th fret, the B up to the C, going. Or Now the universal riffs, which us just playing again, I'm playing double stops here. Then an ending on the A. So you've got, this works in any key, you know? So right now we're working this out against the A. So I'm playing major 6 here, right? I'm playing an F sharp and a C. And that was against the D here. But if we go, you can do it for both. Usually there's a little variation on it when it goes to the E, but for the most part, against your 1 chord and your 4 chord, you can play that same riff, just answering the chords with that. Now the last one was... These little double stops all work in that. Okay? This is all for 9/15/2016.